While the driver test measures your skill behind the wheel, it's important to remember that the test actually begins before you start your engine. A pre-test must be successfully completed before the driver can enter the open road. If the car isn't in proper working order or the driver fails to have proper paperwork, the test is over. Here's what a pre-test looks like.
Hi there.
Hi.
I'm Examiner Glenn. I'll be conducting your test today. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good. May I see your appointment slip, your ID, and your insurance, please?
It's my appointment slip,
Okay.
my ID, and my proof of insurance.
Thank you. Okay, I see that you do have a valid insurance card for this car. You can go ahead and put those away now.
Thank you.
Is the engine shut off?
It is.
Very good. How about your parking brake? Could you release that and reset it, please? Okay, the next thing I'd like you to do is demonstrate your hand signals, please. First, I'd like you to demonstrate slowing or stopping. Now, second, right turn and left turn. Thank you. Next, I'd like you to demonstrate your ability to stop the vehicle.
Okay.
Place your foot over the gas pedal. Don't press it, but when I say stop, step on the brake as fast as you can.
Okay.
Stop. Very good. Next, I'd like to have you start the vehicle.
Okay.
Now, keep your foot on the brake pedal. Push the brake. Keep your foot on the brake. I see the left one is good, the right one's good, and the center one's good. Next, we're going to check your electric turn signals. First, left. Thank you, and right. And the tabs are good. Okay, right turn signal, left turn signal. Good, we're ready to go.
Having arrived with the correct documents, an understanding of hand signals, and a car in proper working order, this driver has successfully completed the pre-test and moves on to the open road for the next phase of her driver test. In this video, we're going to demonstrate the backing maneuver.
Back your vehicle around the corner, staying as close to the curb as you can. Then, safely continue backing in a straight line until directed to stop.
This test measures skills needed for backing out of a driveway or alley. It requires proper vision techniques, primarily looking out the back window when backing. You want to look where you're driving, not just in the mirrors or to the front. Remember to stop before the crosswalk area, making sure that there aren't any pedestrians or other traffic in that zone. Once you know the area is clear, continue backing. Throughout the backing maneuver, stay within 18 inches of the curb. That'll help you stay out of the way of other traffic. Being aware of what's going on around you in all directions is extremely important. Just like a quarterback with great field vision, you want to be aware of everything that's going on all around you. The difference, of course, is that driving is not a game. A single mistake made behind the wheel can be deadly. It really can't be stressed enough. When you're moving backwards, you want to be looking backwards too, making sure that nothing and no one is in your way. Once you've come to a stop, you can prepare to re-enter the roadway. Check your side view mirror and turn to look behind you so that you can see if there is any oncoming traffic approaching from behind. Once the way is clear, you can safely pull forward and onto the street. Make it a point to follow the proper steps of doing the backing maneuver, and they'll become habit forming. That'll make you a better driver and will help keep you and those around you safe. When driving, it's crucial to always be aware of what's going on around you in every direction. And that's certainly true when parallel parking.
Do you see the brown car parked up ahead?
Yes.
Imagine another vehicle parked 1.5 car lengths behind it. Parallel park between the two vehicles.
The driver pulls alongside the SUV she'll park behind, then executes 3 moves as she backs up. She begins by turning the steering wheel to the right, then back to the left to straighten out the car and pull up evenly alongside the curb. Next, she pulls forward and parks. It only takes her 3 moves to park, limiting the potential impact on other drivers. Here, the driver has pulled up alongside the SUV once again, but before backing up, she sees a car approaching from behind. She waits for it to pass, then begins to parallel park. Notice that she's not just looking at her mirrors, she's turned, looking directly into her direction of travel. To be parked legally, she needs to have both right tires within 12 inches of the curb. Parking further away from the curb presents a traffic hazard. But be careful not to run your tires up into the curb either. That can damage them. Once you've safely parked, the drive test continues.
Re-enter traffic.
After all, you'll need to safely drive away from that parking spot. Notice that our driver looks out her window before re-entering. Then, as she begins to re-enter, she looks a second time, making sure there's no traffic coming up from behind. She's successfully completed the parallel parking test and back on the road for the next phase of her driver test. On the road, every move a driver makes or doesn't make can significantly impact everyone in the area. A lane change or turn might seem simple, but when drivers aren't aware of what's going on all around their car, the result can be catastrophic.
At the next corner, turn right.
Before turning, look twice and make sure the way is clear. Turn into the near lane, being careful not to swing wide, as that can impact other drivers.
When safe to do so, move to the left lane.
When changing lanes, it's extremely important to check your mirrors and look directly into your blind spots.
When safe to do so, move to the right lane.
You want to make distinct head checks, not just casual glances. This way, you know the path is clear before you begin to change lanes. After all, the last thing you want to do is move into the path of an unexpected car, van, bus, or semi. Bottom line, whether you're turning, changing lanes, or starting or stopping your car, you need to be aware of everything that's around you. You might think of these areas as zones, the areas in front, behind, and on both sides of you. Be aware of what's happening in these zones at all times, and you'll be a better driver.